Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to day number 2. Yes, day number 2, week 18, spring 2024 of our journey together. That's day number 2, week 18, spring 2024 of our journey together. And it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's class. Let's begin. Today is Tuesday the 7th of May, 2024. The subject is, of course, mathematics, and we just going over mensuration. Okay, so what's very important for us is to outline our formulas that we've already developed. So necessary formulas. So necessary formulas. Now with these formulas, you want to memorize. So please memorize. When we say memorize, that means you should know it out your head. Okay. So memorize these formulas because you're gonna need them for your exams. So as you want to do, memorize these formulas. The first one is what we looked at yesterday. It's the area of a square. What's the area of a square?
Length times width.
Length times width, very good. So the area of a square is going to be equal to length times width. That's the area of a square. So the area of a square is going to be equal to length multiplied by width. That's how we get the area of a square. We have to take the length of an object and multiply it by its width in order to get the area of the square. So area of a square is going to be equal to length times width. Write this down for me. Again, write this down. The area of a square is length times width. Move this. All right, the next one that we learned yesterday is going to be the area of a rectangle. What's the area of a rectangle going to be equal to? The area of a rectangle is what? Length times width as well. The same thing, length times width. So the area of the rectangle and the area of the square is the same thing, length times width. So if we're trying to figure out the area of the square, we have to do length times width. If we're trying to figure out the area of the rectangle, we have to do length times width. Now, what else did we learn yesterday? So the next one is we need to know the area of a circle. The area of a circle. Now when we look at the circle, we have to consider its area. And does anyone remember the area of a circle? It's a formula for the area of a circle.
Pi
Pi what?
r square.
Guessing? You you telling me?
Is it pi r square?
You guessing or you telling me?
I said pi r.
Pi r squared.
Pi r squared?
I telling you.
You telling me? You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
It is pi r squared. What is pi equal to? What is pi equal to?
3.14.
3.14.
Pi is equal to 3.14. What else pi is equal to?
22/7.
It could be equal to 22/7, or it could be equal to what? Remember, pi could be, it depends on what the question say, right? So the question could tell you that, hey, pi is 3.14. That's the most, familiar one. That's the most, what shall I say? That's the most prevalent way for them to express it, right? 3.14. Then they might say that pi is 3. Or they might say that pi is 3.14, or they might say that pi is 3.142. Or they may say that pi is 22/7, right? So all those are just ways that they could tell you what pi is. But whatever they tell you, believe them, okay? And so whatever they tell you, you need to use. So the area, so let's quickly go over this. I need everyone to answer. First, what is the area of the square? That's gonna be what?
Length times width. Length times width.
That wasn't everyone. We can try that again. What is the area of the square? That's gonna be what?
Length times width. Length times width.
Very good. Length times width. Next, what is the area of a rectangle? It's gonna be what?
Length times width. Length times width. Length times width.
Length times width. Very good. And then we want the area of a circle. What's the area of a circle?
Pi r square.
Pi r squared. Pi r squared. Very good. That's the area of a circle. Next, we said that also we learned yesterday was that the radius, definition of the radius is what? The radius is what? Half of the diameter, right? That's another thing. And then we also learned yesterday that, so the radius is half the diameter. And we also learned yesterday that, the perimeter is what? What's the perimeter?
You add all the sides.
Very good. So the perimeter would be the distance around an object. And we can calculate it by adding all the sides. So the perimeter is the distance around the object, and we can get that by adding up all the sides together to get our perimeter. All right. Okay, let me know if y'all understand this so far before I move on. Let me know if y'all understand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have the area, we have the area of a square, area of a rectangle, area of a circle, we have the radius, and then we have the perimeter. Okay, all those are what we have so far. Kiajane, your camera is on. Okay, remember if you're not using your camera, and pretend we don't use the camera here, do not turn it on. That's the same thing applies to your mic. Where is Summer?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yes,
On perimeter, you have around twice.
thank you. Mr. Petit.
Yes, sir.
What happened to the paper I sent you?
I yesterday just finished the 2018 one, so now I'm going on to that one. But could you resend it to me to my phone, please?
But you didn't send me the pictures.
Oh, I'll send them now.
So the distance around an object, thank you. Perimeter is distance around an object, and we calculate that by adding. Okay, now that we have that, now we can move on to the, now that we have that, we can move on to the examples. So we know the areas of a square, rectangle, circle, radius, and perimeter. We know what they are. Okay, can I move the slide? Are you done with this? Let me know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a picture of it and send it to you for those persons who are still writing this down. Okay, so let's begin with our first question. Our first example. All right, so let's consider this example. We have, move on. By the way, for this one, make sure you draw the image. Again, make sure for this one you draw the image. Again, make sure you draw the image. So what do we have here, right? China, can you read the question?
The diagram below shows the dimension of a triangular piece of property and property
Mm-hmm.
and a rectangular shed.
Mm-hmm.
Calculate the area of the property.
Very good. We want to calculate the area of the property. Now, the question is, right? What is okay, the property is what? What shape is the property? What shape is the property?
Right.
What shape is the property?
Triangle.
It's a triangle, right? So that means that the property is a triangle. That's the shape of it. It's triangular in nature. That's the shape of the property, right? Now, in order for us to find the area of this property, that means that we have to know what is the area of a what?
Triangle.
Triangle, very good. So we know it's the area of a rectangle. We know it's the area of a square. We know it's the area of a circle. But what is the area, the formula rather, for the area of a triangle? What is that?
Base times height over 2.
Very good. Base times height over 2. So area of a triangle. Area of a triangle. Zaria, did you finish the paper I gave you?
Yes, sir.
You didn't send me the notes yet.
I'll send him now.
So the area of a triangle is going to be equal to the base of the triangle. That's what we have, the base, right? Multiplied by the height of the triangle divided by what? Divided by 2. So base times height, and then we're going to divide that all by 2. So divided by divided by 2. Or like some people say, half base times height. Okay, so with this question, it's going to be equal to, what is the base in this question?
26.
The base is
26 meters.
26 meters. What is the height?
13 centimeters.
The height is 13. That's very important. So the base is 26 and the height is 13. Where's Evanice? Evanice, are you there? Did you finish the paper I sent you?
Also, I'm on number 13,
Okay, what year is that?
2017.
Okay. Where's Summer? Summer, are you there?
Yes, sir.
You need to check number 6. It's supposed to be 125 minus 6, which is 119.
Yes, sir.
And okay, so I need you all to multiply them, right? So we need to do 26 meters. 26 meters multiplied by the height, which is what? 13 meters. And we're going to take that and then divide it by 2. Which is going to be equal to 26 multiplied by 13. Then we have to divide that by 2. Okay.
338.
Say it again.
338.
That's what you get when you multiply them?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's multiply and see. So he said 338. So we have 26, right? Multiplied by 13. And 3 times 6 is what? What is 3 times 6? Hello, I'm not talking to myself, so let's try this again. What is 3 times 6?
18.
18.
18.
18, good. Listen, class, when I ask the question, you have to answer me. Otherwise, we shouldn't have this class if you're not gonna answer me. If you're not gonna respond. So you have to respond when I ask the question. Don't wait for nobody else to respond. You have to respond. So let's try this again. What is 3 times 6?
18.
18. So we put the 8 down and we put the 1 above. What is 3 times 2?
6.
6 plus 1?
7.
7. So the top we have 78. Now are we done with this?
No, sir.
No.
2 times.
You have to multiply the 1.
We have to multiply by the 1. But before we multiply by the 1, we have to put the placeholder. 1 times 6 is what?
6.
6. And 1 times 2 is?
2.
2.
2. Good. And then we add everything together. We have 8 plus 0 is?
8.
8. 7 plus 6 is?
13.
13. Put the 3 down. Put the 1 above. 2 plus 1 is? 3. So it's 338. Okay. 338. And that's what we have. So 338 is going to be the answer for the top part. But remember, it says divided by 2. So we have to do 338. And then we have to do what? Divided by what? Divided by 2. That's going to be equal to?
169.
But we have to divide it by 2. So let's divide it by 2. So 2 into 338. 2 into 338. So we say how many times can 2 go into 33?
1.
How many times can 2 go into 33?
1.
Once. No. 33. Okay, let's do 2 into 3 first then. How many times does 2 go into 3?
1.
Once. 2 times 1 is
2.
2. Minus 3 minus 2 is 1. Bring down the 3. That's gonna be that, right? How many times does 2 go into 13?
6.
6 times. So 2 times 6 is 12. Okay. So we have 13 minus 12. What is 13 minus 12?
1.
1. Very good. And then we have the bring down the
8.
bring down the 8. So we have how many times does 2 go into 18? It's gonna be what? 9 times. So 2 times 9 is
18.
which means that
169.
the quotient or the answer to this is going to be what? 100, 169. 169. So that means that 169 meters squared. So that means that that's our answer, 169. That's how meters squared. That's the area of the triangle. Okay, let me know if you'll understand now how I get that answer. Let me know if you'll understand.
Yes, sir.
I mean, everyone, let me know if you'll understand how I got it.
I understand, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, so where is Summer? Where's Summer?
Yes, sir.
Did you make the correction?
Yes, sir. I ever had the answer because I noticed it.
Okay. But the one that you sent me did not. You understand me, Summer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you want me to send you paper 2, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me send you paper 2 of this. Okay, by the way, I need Reagan to explain how I got 169. Where's Reagan? I can't hear from Reagan. So I'm going to ask Malik, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am.
I need you to answer I need you to explain how we got 169 meters squared.
Yes, sir. So first, we start off. The question asks you. The diagram below shows the dimension of a triangular piece of property in a rectangle shed. Question A asks you, what? Calculate the area of the property. How we do that is by multiplying the base times height. And we have to put it over 2. Where in this case, our base will be 26 meters and our height will be 13 meters. 26 times 13 equals into 38. We put it over 2 and we divide since it's in a proper fraction. Well, 338 divided by 2 gives us 169 meters. So
Meters what?
by the power of 2.
Meters squared. Why we do meters squared? How you know it's meters squared? Because what?
Because
Because if you look carefully, right, you have you're dealing with area and you have 26 meters and 13 meters. Okay, so when you do 26 meters times 13 meters, you get 338 divided by 2 because of the division by 2. But then you have meters squared because it's meters times meters, and because you're dealing with area. Okay, you understand that? Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
So good. All right, now let's move on to the next question. Before we move on to the next question, I need to send Zaria, I need to send you paper 1, right, of 2019 or 2017, right?
Yes, sir. I think it was 2019.
2019. Really? The last one you just did was 2019 paper?
Yes, sir.
Really? Oh, okay. So you need to do paper, you need to do So you need to do paper one 2019.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem.